Payday 2, a heisty game with multiple weapons, plenty of characters to choose from, skills that give you superhuman powers like mind control, and being able to resurrect people just by shouting at them. And multiple heists and difficulties. But what if I told you that there is one more way to adjust the difficulty, and it's right in the options menu? If you go to video and then advanced, you can see an option called frame rate limit. Now most people either set it to unlimited or their monitor's refresh rate. But if you set this option as low as possible, which is 30 in this game, you can make the game easier just because of that. Of course, this does not affect people that are already playing the game at 30 FPS, or for those who are playing it on consoles. Now that I told you all of this, you might ask, well, how does my frame rate affect the AI? Well, in Payday 2, the AI does about 1 or 2 actions per frame, and that can be something to start to walk to a specific location or an objective and try to interrupt it, or to start targeting the player and shoot him. That's why in one lobby the cops are almost never swarming you, even if the players aren't killing that many of them. But in another lobby, well, it goes something like this. Okay, using a mod to show off an extreme example of this is probably a little bit unfair, but if you still don't get how this can affect you, let me show you a very simple example of this. Now, in my previous video, I was messing around with the Hydra mutator, and I also had the body limit turned on ultra, and because of that, my game was mostly running at a very low frame rate. Now in this clip, as you can see, the newly spawned enemies are just standing there and doing absolutely nothing for quite a while. And the reason why they do this is because I'm already running the game at a very low frame rate, so they are just waiting to get an AI or to get AI commands. But the game is also trying to give other enemies AI commands, so they are basically stacking up in a queue. Now the game tends to prioritize enemies that are close to you, but for some reason, when it comes to newly spawned enemies, the game likes to put them a little bit further back in the queue. That's why in some lobbies, an enemy might go to your location, and when they arrive right next to you, they will just sit there for 3, 4, 5 seconds, and then they will start targeting you. And that is because they are waiting for a new AI command. And if this was not the case, well, my previous video would have contained a lot of surprise cloaker attacks. So what did we really learn from this video? Well, potato race equals master race. Time to take your high-end computers and throw them right in the trash! Okay, on a more serious note though, I can understand why the AI is tied to the frame rate. It is to make it so people with lower end computers will not struggle as much to run the game. Example, let us say the game was giving the same amount of commands no matter what, and that is the amount of commands it gives when it's running at 60. People that have lower end computers that are running the game at 30 FPS would have run the game at even a lower frame rate when they are hosting. Also, if you want to increase it, you can do that through a mod called the Full Speed Swarm mod. So hopefully I gave you some idea on how the AI in Payday 2 works, and next time I guess I'll blow up the game.